Room 120 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Please be sure that you sign your child's nightly homework contract and leave it in their folder all week, in addition to doing the fluency homework each night. There's been a lot of student growth in reading, and I account part of that to the fluency homework at home. So keep up the great work in doing that. Thank you so much for all of your support in Hearts Across America project. All 50 states have been claimed, so I appreciate your diligence in sending it to people, posting on your socials. So I just appreciate all of your support there. The forecast this week is calling for very cold temperatures, so please make sure that your child is coming to school adequately prepared for the weather that is happening. If the temperature is too low, just know that we won't go outside due to student safety. If you need any assistance with winter weather clothing, coats, hats, scarves, mittens, anything such as that, just let us know, and we can definitely contact some resources and get you assistance in those ways, in that way if you need that. This week we're excited to celebrate another superhero of the week, and this week we are celebrating Adrian. Adrian is this week's Superhero of the Week because he is always showing kindness to others. He is a model student in our classroom when it comes to following the STORM skills and always seeks to please the adults in the building. So we cannot wait to celebrate Adrian this week and all of his hard work in the classroom and around the building. Up next is Looking Ahead, where you will hear all the things that are going to happen in the future of our school and in our classroom. Middle of the year testing will begin this week on Monday in both reading and in math. It's a one-on-one assessment with me, and so I can't tell you that like reading's going to happen on this day or math's going to happen on this day, but just make sure that your child is getting adequate rest all week and a good night's sleep and coming to school ready to learn. There's great data that proves that with good rest and sleep at home that students do perform better on assessments. So those will be happening this week, and then as soon as all the assessments are finished, I'll be reaching out about middle of the year conferences. The end of the second 9 weeks and the halfway point through the school year is this coming Friday on the 17th of January. There will be no school on Monday, January the 20th, or Tuesday, January 21st. Monday, January the 20th, there's no school in observance of the federal holiday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then on January 21st, there is no school for students due to a teacher workday. Our Pied Piper field trip is coming up on Thursday, January the 23rd. Students will be off campus from 10:30 till approximately 12:30. So thank you to everyone that has filled out and turned in the permission form to school. If you have not turned in your permission form, please do so as soon as possible. This is a field trip that's sponsored by the county, so parent chaperones are not permitted, but we are going on a field trip in the spring that parents will be invited to attend. Last but not least, our school is hosting a Valentine's Day dance this year on Valentine's Day, February the 14th. It's a Friday night. There is going to be more information coming home about that dance in your child's folder soon. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where you will hear all the things that your child is going to learn in the classroom this week. Our attendance fact for the week is that students can come to school even if they have a mild cold, including a runny nose or a cough, have a mild stomach ache or headache, and haven't taken fever-reducing medication overnight, and have been fever-free for 24 hours. So please don't let a small sniffle or a little hurt stomach keep your child at home. Now, obviously, use your best judgment. If you truly feel that your child is sick, we appreciate you keeping them home. But just know that a mild illness shouldn't keep your child away from school. In math, we're finishing Unit 2 this week, which covered addition and subtraction strategies, and students will be taking the assessment on Monday and Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we're beginning Unit 3 that covers geometry, fractions, and telling time. Because we're starting a new unit, a new homework book will be coming home with your child on Wednesday. I know that a lot of families have been asking for another homework book because maybe they lost theirs or misplaced it, but just hold tight because the new one is coming home on Wednesday. In Foundations, we finished Unit 8. Unit 8 was a 1-week unit that covered OR and AR controlled vowels, and this week we're beginning Unit 9. So students will be learning about R-controlled vowels ER, IR, and UR that all make the sound. So the at-home support packet will be coming home with your child tomorrow, so please find time over the next 2 weeks to complete the activities in that packet. In reading, we're continuing to work with nonfiction books and focusing on timelines and comparing stories. This week, we're using one of our social studies standards, which is how does various gender, indigenous, religious, and racial leaders, how have they shaped America? And so this week, we'll be focusing on a religious and racial leader of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We'll be comparing facts about his life that we collect from various stories and creating a timeline of his life. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Room 120 News. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 120 News.